Hello, everyone. Welcome to the News Browse News broadcast. According to a report by CNBC, artificial intelligence startup Anthropic has sent a letter to U.S. senators accusing Chinese technology giant Alibaba of orchestrating a massive campaign to illicitly extract its AI capabilities. In the letter, Anthropic claimed that Alibaba carried out the largest known distillation attack against its models to date. Distillation is a method of copying an AI's behavior by training a smaller model on the outputs of a larger, more advanced one. According to Anthropic, operators linked to Alibaba used approximately 25,000 fraudulent accounts to conduct over 28 million exchanges with Anthropic's models between April and June. The company called for coordinated action between the government and the tech industry to combat these unauthorized distillation threats. This dispute highlights growing geopolitical and security tensions surrounding advanced AI technologies, occurring alongside recent U.S. export control directives targeting Anthropic's latest models. According to GG Press, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, currently on a tour of the Middle East, announced on June 24 during a visit to Kuwait that working-level talks between the United States and Iran are expected to convene in Switzerland early next week. These talks will be held in accordance with a memorandum of understanding aimed at ending hostilities between the two nations. The discussions are anticipated to take place within specialized working groups established to address various key areas, including Iran's nuclear program and the handling of economic sanctions. Secretary Rubio noted that the working groups are scheduled to arrive in Switzerland on June 29 or 30. This timeline aligns with previous statements from a spokesperson for Pakistan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs, which has been mediating the talks between the U.S. and Iran. The spokesperson had also indicated that the bilateral discussions were projected to occur between June 29 and July 1. According to GG Press, U.S. President Donald Trump met with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte at the White House on June 24, where Trump expressed strong dissatisfaction over the reluctance of some NATO members to participate in military operations against Iran. Trump remarked that he was disappointed by their stance, particularly targeting allies that refused to allow the U.S. military to use their bases. Recently, Trump had also criticized Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, claiming her declining popularity was a result of her refusal to support the anti-Iran operations. In response, Secretary General Rutte, who is seeking to heal the rift between the U.S. and Europe ahead of the July NATO summit, emphasized that European allies have broadly stood by the United States during the operations. While Rutte acknowledged Trump's reasons for disappointment, he pointed out that the denial of base access was an exceptional case, arguing that the vast majority of European nations remained cooperative with U.S. military deployments. According to Japan Today, SoftBank Group Chairman and CEO Masayoshi Son announced at the company's annual shareholders meeting in Tokyo that the technology giant aims to become the world's leading provider in the emerging era of artificial superintelligence, ASI. Son outlined 4 key focus areas for the group's AI strategy: AI models, semiconductor chips, infrastructure, and robotics. He revealed that SoftBank's total investment in OpenAI is expected to reach $64.6 billion by October, and noted that the mass production of its AI-powered physical robots has already commenced. Furthermore, a subsidiary, SoftBank Corp., is in talks for a capital alliance with Tokyo Electric Power Company Holdings to facilitate bringing AI data centers to Japan. Despite previously planning to step down in his 60s, the 68-year-old CEO declared that he has no plans to retire and intends to continue running the company for another 10 to 15 years. This announcement follows a strong financial year for SoftBank Group, which reported a record net profit of 5 trillion yen, approximately $31 billion, for the year ended March. Qualcomm stocks surged 8% in extended trading on Wednesday after the company significantly raised its financial projections, CNBC reported. During its shareholder meeting, the chipmaker almost doubled its fiscal 2029 non-handset revenue forecast to $40 billion, up from a previous estimate of $22 billion. The company also announced a target of $15 billion in data center sales for the same year, as part of its diversification strategy beyond smartphones, which currently account for 2/3 of its product revenue. Qualcomm unveiled its new Central Processing Unit (CPU) for data centers named Dragonfly C1 More 60DAF. Designed specifically for AI workloads, the chipmaker secured Meta Platforms as its first major customer, with plans for Meta to begin utilizing the processors in production starting in 2028. Qualcomm CEO Cristiano Amon emphasized that the company now possesses a comprehensive portfolio to compete in the fast-growing data center market. Additionally, Qualcomm announced the acquisition of Modular, an AI software startup. This move comes as investor interest in data center CPUs rises, driven by the emergence of autonomous AI agents that are expected to increase CPU workloads alongside existing graphics processing units. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.